Good afternoon, everyone. It is November 6th, 2020, and this is Logan Giles from StormInterceptor.com on your advisory number 3 for what is now Tropical Depression Eta. Yes, that's right, Eta. This is the first time that Eta has been used. However, due to a technicality with an unnamed storm back in 2005, we are now officially tied with named storms on record for the Atlantic Basin. We will most likely not be done with named systems as an area of disturbance has been located out in the open subtropical Atlantic. If that is named, that would be Theta, which would break the record for named storms, and it would be the first time Theta is used. Now, let's get back to our current storm, Eta. Now, those that are unaware, Eta made landfall a couple days ago in Nicaragua, bringing catastrophic rainfall to Honduras, Nicaragua, Belize, and parts of Mexico. Over 30 inches of rainfall fell, with by the time Eta is finally out of there today, that might reach 1,000 millimeters. For those in the United States, 1,000 millimeters is 40 inches of rainfall. That is more than Hurricane Florence dumped, which was 36 inches in North Carolina. So significant rainfall, life-threatening and catastrophic. Eta will, as of the latest cone, will move up the next couple days and will make landfall most likely as a tropical storm sometime between late Saturday and early Sunday morning. So that is when Eta will make landfall. As you can see, it is currently off the coast of Belize after a bit of meandering around Central America. And interest in the United States, more so South Florida and the Florida Keys, who have been relatively unscathed, should have those impacts begin on Sunday when those tropical storm force winds start to move ashore. In terms of timing, as you can see, it starts to gets to the Cayman Islands and Cuba on Saturday, while while parts of Florida, especially the Keys, you'll see those winds moving on Sunday night. That's when you'll have probably some minimal storm surge. Not going to be a threat of storm. The main threat, of course, is still rainfall, storm surge, and wind. Not as big a threat, but of course, do not pay attention to the category because, as you'll see later, this is not going to have impacts of a regular category as a regular tropical storm. And even into the Panhandle, you might see those winds on Monday and Tuesday, but the forecast outside of the Keys is highly dependent on track. Of course, do not pay attention to the exact center of the storm. The impacts, especially rainfall, will be well outside the cone of uncertainty. With that being said, let's get to the only impact which I have, which is rainfall. Now, because this is a tropical storm, I've not added wind risk and storm surge, although there could be some scattered risks of minor water rise and some minor damage from wind, not a huge threat. But again, rainfall, big threat. You're talking about parts of Belize, Honduras, and parts of Mexico, mainly the Yucatan. Up to 10 inches of rainfall, thinking probably less than that, probably closer to the 3 to 6 range. But again, by the time Eta is done, 40 inches of rainfall is expected for northern Honduras. As Eta moves north, Jamaica, I could have put under that risk for some rainfall, but you're probably going to see up to 3 inches of rainfall for Jamaica, as the bulk of the rain has already fallen, up to 20 inches of rainfall. Now, this is when it gets pretty hefty and serious, up towards Cuba and the Cayman Islands. That's when you could see up to 30 inches of rainfall, mainly isolated. mainly parts of western Cuba by Havana could see up to 22 inches of rainfall, while the vast majority of western Cuba really could see only 2 inches, up to 16 inches of rainfall. So again, the main threat of this is still rain. Not going to see a ton of wind damage. Mainly, maybe to some poorly structured houses, but the main threat of this is rainfall. This far exceeds the category once again from Eta. So Eta is a mainly rain event. It's going to move pretty slowly, so you'll have those issues with rain. Next update will be tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. Stay safe.